Alright, this is my new car. It's a 1984 Toyota Cressida. I bought it a couple months ago. I actually was trying to buy this car a couple of years ago, and this kid was selling it, and he had bought it from an elderly lady who I'm assuming is the first, the original owner. And I had actually taken a bus off the island to buy this car from him, and he picks me up, and anyways, the front calipers were seized, so I ended up having to get a ride home, and then I just kind of forgot about this car. And then after that, it got passed around a bit, and it ended up in my friend's possession, with presumably a blown head gasket and still seized front calipers. So he eventually sold it to me, and I got it towed over here to PEI and fixed up did the head gasket and did brakes, and I also had to change a rusted power steering line. Nice little ghost of a dick that someone drew on it. Yeah, so I've had it on the road for almost a month now. I got it running good. It's got an exhaust leak because like the day after I got it registered, I pulled the springs out and put my long champs on it for a couple of weeks, and then I just now it's back on these steels that are off of a Toyota van, and yeah, I cut the springs in half. But anyways, it's pretty clean for what it is. Being a maritime vehicle, it's definitely got some rust. The bottom of the front doors are kind of cooked, and the quarters, they're separating here. Focus. And yeah, like some rust down there. And this is probably the worst spot. There's a full-on hole there, and it's really nasty around the gas cap. But like the rockers are pretty intact, and the underneath of it is really clean for an 84. Yeah, the fronts of the both sides of the fenders are pretty rusted down there. Look at focus. And there's this dent in the fender, but other than that, it's pretty straight. I got this Datsun 720 mirror just on one side. I didn't end up doing the other side, but eventually this is going to get proper suspension and be a cool little rig. I got a 5-speed swap for it already. I have about $2,000 into this car now, including all the maintenance and stuff. It's got 242,000 kilometers. The interior is pretty good. It's blue. I don't know if that sunroof works. This car doesn't have, everything's in pieces right now because the heat doesn't work, and I was trying to see if it was something wrong with the blend door or the gauge. But yeah, so it makes for a cold ride right now, especially because it's like -5 degrees out right now. Perfect weather to be filming a video. But yeah, pretty stoked to have it running decent and driving. Oh yeah, one of the taillights is out for some reason. It has a tow hitch, so I think the wiring for the tow hitch is messing with the taillight. But yeah, this car, it's one of, this car is one of two MX63s that I've ever seen in my like 5 years of scouring Kijiji and Marketplace for old Toyotas. And the other one was like the brown and beige two-tone, and it was just an immaculate car, but it was way too much money as opposed to this one, which I bought from my friend Colin for $1,000. So yeah, I just want to make a video showing it off, and I'll probably make more videos as I progress on the build. But yeah, there you go.